and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting me up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today. Welcome in, everybody, to the Marion Boys Basketball Classic here at Bill Green Arena in Marion, Indiana. This is game number 2 of 4, and it features the Richmond Red Devils, 4-3 on the season. They are 2-0 in North Central Conference play. They are coached by Shabazz Khalik, the longtime Elmhurst and Northside coach. He is 179 wins to just 67 in his 11 years. Overall, 4-3 in his first year there at Richmond, taking on the Bishop Dwenger Saints. 4-1 overall, 1-1 in SAC play. Looking at Richmond, they are led by Lucas Croft, the 6'5" senior, averaging 25 points per game. Andrew Croft, the 6'2" sophomore, averaging 14 points per game. And Jordan Stoll, the 6'5" junior, averaging 11 points per game. For Bishop Dwenger, it's the silky smooth senior guard, 6'5" Hayden Smithy, averaging 14 points per game. Number 32, Jared Lee, averaging 13 points per game, the 6'2" senior forward. And number 4, Matt Kochansky, the 5'11" senior guard, averaging 10 points per game. My name is Jeff Mahoney, and alongside me is Tim Atkinson. We have Balin Height on camera. Tim, game number 1 was outstanding between Northside and Liberty Christian. I know you're excited here for this game number 2.
Yeah, 60-50. Northside ended up winning that ball game. That's a big win for head coach Gary Andrews in his first year. This one, of course, we don't get to see Shabazz Khalik at all since he moved to Richmond, Indiana. Took the Croft brothers with him, unfortunately for us here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, home of Summit City. But it's exciting to see what will happen. Lucas Croft is absolutely tremendous. Talking to Dan Vance, who's watched Richmond several times this year. He says the comfortability with Lucas Croft is off the charts this year, and with head coach Shabazz Khalik, as you mentioned it, Jeff, for Dwenger, Hayden Smithy is going to be the key important player for Bishop Dwenger. They're going to need a team effort, but without Hayden Smithy, he's going to need 18 to 20, in my opinion, to beat Richmond here tonight in Lucas Croft.
And Tim, you said it there while the commercial was playing. Lucas Croft, 40 of 40 from the free throw line.
That's insane. I mean, talk about being comfortable. That is it right there.
So, folks, we're getting ready for the starting lineup. Both of these teams have played Marion. Richmond beat the Giants 76-66, and Dwenger beat Marion 56-47. So that's the common opponent between these two. And once again, Coach Shabazz Khalik has beaten Coach Kostoff the last 8 games. These two have faced off, so they definitely know each other from their play in the Summit Athletic Conference. What Coach Khalik was able to do at Elmhurst and Northside was outstanding. And, of course, for Northside, winning, I believe it was 8 in a row holiday tournaments. So 6 in a row, SAC holiday tournaments.
Number 1, Andrew Croft. Number 3, Jordan Soul. Number 4, Kareem Jack. Number 10, Lucas Croft. And number 12, David Miller. Richmond is coached by Shabazz Khalik. Starting lineup for the Fort Wayne Dwenger Saints. Number 4, Matt Kochansky. Number 5, Brendan Little. Number 22, David Smithy. Number 30, John Hoffman. Number 32, Jared Lee. Fort Wayne Dwenger is coached by Matt Kostoff.
So there we have it, folks. Starting lineups for today's game. Brendan Lytle, who took over the quarterback position for the state champion Saints, took that position over in about week 8. Did a great job, and last year starting as a true freshman. Coach Tim, he's an intense player.
Yeah, he absolutely is. You know, early in the season, I'd like to see him shoot the ball a little bit more than he has in the couple of games that I've seen. The one that sticks out to me is the Concordia game, which they did get defeated at home by the Cadets. I'd like to see Lytle shoot the ball with a little bit more aggressiveness, but watch out for Jared Lee. Jared Lee, the outstanding middle linebacker for the Bishop Dwenger Saints in that state title run. He has been tremendous, and he has a body. His guns are out there that kick and push people around down low, and there he is right there.
As the bucket is good to start this game for number 32, Jared Lee and the Saints.
Jared Lee, I'm telling you what, he has an uncanny ability, jump stop, does the ball fake, one of the most important moves and least utilized moves in basketball is that ball fake. He does it well.
That was Kareem Jett, number 4, with the ball, gave it up to Jalen Hillard. Hillard averaging 6.3 points per game. He is a 5'9" senior for the Red Devils. That was Jordan Stoll who did the tip-off for Richmond. And out of the corner, number 10, Lucas Croft, averaging 25 points per game. The Ball State commit. His first jumper is off the mark, and it's rebounded there by Jared Lee.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of that from Lucas Croft. He loves the intermediate jumpers as well. And how about Jared Lee going to work on the glass?
Lee is strong. Once again, that linebacker core that Dwenger had in that state championship football team, one of the best in the state, if not the best, with T.J. McGarry and Hayden Ellinger.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, and it also helps to have the big fellow up front and Big Joe Tittman, who massive fellow that he is, who's headed to Wisconsin to be an offensive lineman.
There's Lucas Cross with the spin in the lane, and they're going to call a charge on Lucas.
Unfortunately, as Matt Kochanski, nice play, but boy, he looked like he was almost standing on the baseline underneath the bucket. I would love to see that half circle come into play in high school as well, but I know that the fault is that it'll be another thing added for the referees to watch, but I think they're capable, Jeff.
I believe you, Tim. You've seen enough basketball, especially in the city of Fort Wayne. So that was Lucas Croft picking up his first foul. He averages 2 fouls per game. That's the team's first. Out on the wing there, Hayden Smithy rising up for 3, just left short. Croft doing a great job of clearing the lane there, but possession stays with the Saints. Now the jumper is good for Matt Kochanski.
That was Brendan Lytle on the hustle play to save it right in front of the Richmond bench. Saved it right to him, and a nice little jumper for Kochanski at that left elbow. Good start here for Dwenger.
Kareem Jett being guarded by Brendan Lytle. Lytle, once again, a sophomore, was the starter last year as a true freshman. Shouldn't say true, but he was a freshman. Jett gets it down in the corner. Nice pump fake as retreating back. That was Jalen Hillard.
Right now, Hoffman is switched out, and they got Stoll with Kochanski on him. They needed to get him the ball. He's given up about 4 or 5 inches. There he is floating out. That's the transfer inside-out player, Jordan Stoll. He transferred from Northeastern, had to sit out a year. This is his first game back.
He had 11 points in his first game, as that one's left short. Good follow, and the bucket's good. Lay-in by Hayden Smithy.
Hayden Smithy, he can do it all. He won't settle for jump shots. If it's there, he'll take it to the cup.
Hayden Smithy, a University of St. Francis commit.
Outstanding get there for head coach Lacrosse. Good hands from Lytle.
Coach Lacrosse and his squad. A lot of people thought it'd be a down season, losing 2 All-Americans, but they keep on winning with 6 wins against top 25 opponents in the NAIA. So 5:02 left to play. 6-0 is your score. Who's bringing it up is Hillard, 5'9" senior. Jett listed at 5'9". He's a junior. He's down there on the block being guarded by Kochanski.
Both teams playing man-to-man defense. Watch Hayden Smithy. He's kind of rovering there in the center of the paint, though.
Jett baseline drive. Kick out goes to Hillard. 3-point attempt. That one halfway down, rims out. Tim, we saw that in the first game where these rims are not kind from 3-point land.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't been playing on him right there, Lytle, that's just a mistake on that. You take one dribble towards baseline, you create that angle for the post feed. If you stay out too far on the wing, you don't create enough of an angle to get that ball into your post player.
Hoffman, a 6'5" senior there. Just some miscommunication between the sophomore and senior. As once again, it's Jett being guarded by Lytle tightly. Man-to-man here for Bishop Dwenger. Jett throws it up with the right, no good. That was Lee with the rebound. Now
good
in
push.
transition.
Good push.
John Hoffman finishes with the left hand. Saints up 8-0. 4 different players scoring early in this one for Bishop Dwenger.
And they are that too. They are a gritty bunch. and they have a chip on their shoulder after getting beat by Concordia at home in their conference. So right now, head coach Matt Kosoff has his kids absolutely ready to play.
Yeah, Dwenger surprised everybody, Tim, opening up SAC with a 51-48 win at Homestead.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Chris Johnson, always one of the best coaches in the state of Indiana, the Midwest, and the country at the high school level. But head coach Matt Kosoff and the Saints went to Homestead and got the win, which was a statement early in the season.
So traveling going to be called on number 3, Jordan Stoll, the 6'5" junior. As Tim said, had to sit out the 365 days because of the transfer rule. Stoll transferred from Northeastern, played his first game on Wednesday for the Red Devils. Scoring, last year he averaged 10.3 points per game and 4.3 rebounds per game.
Nice knock away from Lytle, and Lytle knocked it off of Hillard and out of bounds. Great hands. That's the third or fourth one that Brendan Lytle has deflected within the first 4.5 minutes of this game.
And that's why I was so happy to see Coach Jason Garrett go to Lytle as the quarterback midway through the season. Tim, he plays beyond his years. He plays like a senior, and even last year as a freshman he did.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Did throw some balls that he would like taken back, no doubt about that. But yeah, that as far as the coaching move to move him to the quarterback and Patrick O'Keefe out to a wide receiver to give Dwenger another weapon outside, which really opened up their run game with Devin and TJ Timm.
Lucas Croft, 4-3, gets Richmond on the board. The first bucket of the game for the Red Devils.
Boy, was that needed from Richmond. And Lucas Croft, their leading scorer, their leader.
And on the other possession was John Hoffman getting his second bucket of the game for Dwenger. Smithy, this jump stop in the lane. Croft, all ball there. They're going to call him with the foul.
Head coach Shabazz Khalid, he works the sidelines about as well as you can. That's why he has new sneaks on every game, because he wears out the tread throughout 4 quarters of Indiana high school basketball. Smithy to the line.
Not good news for Richmond, because that's Croft's second foul, team second.
Yeah, that is a absolute huge call. As head coach Kalik's going to stay with Lucas on the floor. You got to trust your players. Easy for me to say, and he's doing that right now with Croft. Let's see if it pays off.
Second free throw is no good. Loose ball picked up by Smithy. Now pulls up. 3-point is good. Hey there, Smithy.
You cannot give extra possessions to the Bishop Dwenger Saints, especially when Hayden Smithy is shooting the rock. 14-3 now.
He now has a game-high 6 points, does Smithy. That's Andrew Croft as they're working the perimeter with Jet. Once again, Lucas Croft, the only player to score here, the only 3 points, as Andrew Croft rises up. That one misses far right, and we got a loose ball foul going to go against Marquise Thomas, the 5'11" junior.
And that is the 4th rebound for Jared Lee through the first 6 minutes of this game. The kid just goes after it and has a motor, unlike many others.
Tim, I was so impressed the more and more I watched Dwenger, him on the football field from his middle linebacker position. He's just got a nose for the ball, and it's obvious that transitions the basketball.
6'7" Jack Kinder checks into the game for the first time. He's a senior forward, wearing number 25 in the white. Gives you some height for head coach Kostoff.
Inside 2 minutes to play, 14-3 is your score. Rotation goes over to Lytle here on the near wing. Jet with the defense. Brendan Lytle, the only starter yet to score for the Saints, and traveling going to be called quick feet for number 20, Hunter Burns, the 5'11" junior guard. Coach Kostoff and the Saints have enjoyed a lot of success. Now a Class 4A program, was Class 3A, making it to the semi-state in back-to-back years, I believe that was. And once again, he took over for Chris Johnson, who's now at Homestead. But both have had great runs there with the Saints. Croft looking for the foul there as his 3-pointer falls short.
Good look from Kinder.
Absolutely, goes right through the hands of Lytle as he wisely retreats.
Oh, nice dribble, crafty. Brendan Lytle kept the dribble alive, faked the pass, faked the return, dribble, and went baseline for the bucket.
Hesitation dribble drive by Lytle puts the Saints up 16-3. Now the jumper from 13's no good. That's Lytle with the board. Quickly gets it up to Lee. And blocking foul going to be called against Andrew Croft.
I don't know about that one. To me, that's a no call. Andrew Croft was set up. He did not move at all, had position. So usually that would be a no call, if anything, or a charge. That one did not go their way.
So now that's going to be the 4th team foul, the first for Croft, as the first one by Lee is no good. Jared Lee with 2 points in this game. Kochanski's going to check back in as Lytle takes a breather. Coach Kostoff, 243 wins, 188 losses in his 20th year at Dwenger, the only school he's ever coached at.
And Dwenger as a school is known for their continuity on their coaching staffs in about every sport. As a Dwenger alumni, as Jeff is as well, they have coaches and ADs that are just there basically until they retire. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Jet gets it over. That's number 24, Jordan Fry, who's a senior power forward for the Red Devils. Croft back to Fry, looking for Lucas. Lucas being tightly guarded. It's number 14 for the Saints, Russ Sordelet. Nice tip out to Kochanski, who's trying to settle for the last shot here with 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kostoff calling out the offense.
Oh, nice.
Good defense by Croft on Kochanski. Number 25 is Jack Kinder. As the 4th shot by Hunter Burns is no good. So that'll do it for the first quarter. Bishop Dwenger up 17-3 over Richmond. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today. Welcome back, everybody, to Marion High School. 17-3 is your score after one. Bishop Dwenger on top. Tim, the Saints just getting after it, playing good defense and scoring early and often.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They have just pretty much dominated in that first quarter besides the lone Lucas Croft 3-ball, but he's right now playing with 2 personal fouls. He picks up another one here at the start of this second quarter. He's going to have to come out. So we'll see what happens. Great steal from Andrew Croft.
Croft and Richmond with 4 fouls as Jet goes straight to the cup and finishes with the right hand.
That was pretty from Kareem Jet. Exactly what they needed for the Red Devils to get off that 3 points.
Well, that's going to pull Richmond to within 12. Richmond once again entering today with a 4-3 record. The Saints at 4-1. The only loss coming last Friday against Concordia. Pump fake. Nice find wide open out of the corner, but now the left-hand take. That was number 14, Sordelet. The 3-pointer's off the mark. Rebounded by Fry. Tim Sordelet had that wide open 3-pointer, opted not to take it. Now the foul's going to go against number 14.
Yeah, sometimes unselfishness isn't a good thing. I mean, don't tell your mom that, but unselfishness or selfishness sometimes you just need to be. Sometimes in the game of basketball or in sports in general, sometimes your shot, the one you have, is the best one.
Russ Sordelet entering today, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc for Bishop Dwenger. So it'll be Lucas Croft to inbound it. The Ball State commit here in his senior year. Followed Shabazz Khalik to Richmond from Northside last year. Started his career at Black Hawk Christian, so his 3rd high school that Lucas Croft has played for in his career.
Yeah, his family doing what's best for the kids. That's all you can ask. If you're a student athlete, is that your parents have your best goals in mind, and you know, the Crofts have done what they could. And the 3-ball from Andrew Croft, and one. Hello. Beautiful play by Croft.
And Tim, obviously that transition has really worked out for the Crofts. Lucas averaging 25 points per game, once again shooting 40 of 40 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's just filthy right there, 40 of 40 from the charity stripe.
He's shooting 49% from the field and 32% from beyond the arc. Andrew Croft shooting 50% from beyond the arc as he completes the 4-point play. 17-9, all Red Devils here in the second quarter as we're 1 minute and 15 seconds in.
Yeah, that's a heck of a second quarter to start for head coach Shabazz Khalik.
Dwenger starting to get their starters back on the floor as Kochanski with a little pick
That is a
Smithy.
tough pull-up right there, and Kochanski drained it.
That's his 4th point of the game for the senior guard. Entering today, averaging 10 points per game for Matt Kochanski. Working off the pick is Jet. Smithy out with the defense. Smithy wearing a brace on his left knee for the senior. He's going to follow Scotty Cohn, who had an All-American career at the University of St. Francis. Scott Cohn graduating from Bishop Dwenger back in, I believe it was 2009.
Good patience here from Richmond in this offensive set. No shot clock in the state of Indiana, so you can be patient. That's going to be a foul in that last minute. I think that's going to get Smithy.
Andrew Croft, gotta love the aggressive play there by the sophomore guard. Last year, obviously, didn't see a whole lot of time with the star-studded Northside team, but entering today, a 43% free throw shooter, hitting 9 of 21. The first one is good for Andrew Croft. He's a perfect 2 of 2 now from the charity stripe with 5 points. His team pulls within 9. Richmond down 17-3 after 1. Second's good as well.
Good looking stroke there from Andrew Croft.
Croft once again a 6'2" sophomore.
And this nice little start to the third quarter is given the opportunity to get Lucas Croft off the floor.
Lee goes right past Stoll and finishes for Jared Lee. That's his 5th point of the game.
Such an underrated basketball player is Jared Lee. The kid is an absolute stud, 6'2" senior. Plays like he's 6'6", 6'7".
And he's intense, Tim. You almost be scared to guard him.
There ain't no doubt. Going the block and try to rebound with that kid. And there's another chance. We saw it with Dwenger and Brendan Lytle on this other end. Is not creating the right angle for your post feed. One dribble towards the baseline creates that angle. So easy said, sometimes hard to do at this age.
So that was Kareem Jet with the turnover here. 5:14 left to play. And once again, Jared Lee was right there in the passing lane for the Saints.
He knows something about getting in passing lanes, that's for sure.
Lee has it there right at the elbow.
Nice spin dribble.
Oh, Tim, that was fantastic right there as he got separation between 2 defenders.
Yeah, that was a D1 basketball move right there. He just couldn't finish it.
Lucas Croft, a long 3-pointer there. Croft having a hard time getting separation from these defenders. Obviously, the Saints keying in on him. Down low. Turnaround hook shot is good for John Hoffman.
That was a tremendous post feed from the sophomore Lytle. Didn't waste any time. As soon as he saw Hoffman with position, he went right down to the post. That's what we didn't see from Northside in the first game, with going continually down to Mike Scott and to Demetrius Clark.
Absolutely.
And it about cost him.
Absolutely it did, Tim, with the huge third quarter there by Liberty Christian. But now Lee ties Hayden Smithy with a team-high 6 points. That's Fry. Over to Stoll. Jordan Stoll looks impressive. Would like to see him get a few more shots as once again Kareem Jet jump stop in the lane, finishes.
Yeah, Jet's been getting to the rim pretty easily on a couple occasions. Has found one on an assist. That time puts it up and in himself.
Kochanski, it's Croft tight with the defense. Croft sitting with 2 fouls. Pick those up right away to start the first quarter. Coach Shabazz Khalik has stayed with his senior. Jumper, 3-pointer, no good. Strong off the heel, rebounded by Lytle. Nice bounce pass, Kochanski down low.
Tremendous look down low to Kochanski for the easy lay-in.
Tim, nice balanced scoring here by Bishop Dwenger.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do, see, all season long. I mean, Smithy is their star player. He is their best player. But when it comes to team ability, they got it.
Stoll for three.
You knew sorry, Jeff. Yeah, you knew that was a matter of time. That was coming. He shot. That was his third shot, I believe, from distance.
6'5" junior Smithy has that swatted by Stoll. Now Jet behind the back. Now that would have been fireworks if that would have connected with Croft.
Yeah, a couple more follicles lost there for Coach Kalik on that play.
3:01 left to play here in the second quarter. 25-16 as Richmond's clawing their way back down by 9.
Yeah, it's been impressive. Getting back into this game. Lucas Croft back in now.
Kochanski goes the opposite way of the pick, high off glass. Matt Kochanski now the team high 8.
And Shabazz Kalik will get a warning, official warning from the zebra on that far side as coach was looking for a travel on that, didn't get it. Led to the bucket, 27-16.
Kochanski listed at 5'11". Tim, what is it about the small guards from Dwenger that just know how to play basketball?
I thought you were going to say, how is it that they always list them at 5'10", 5'11", when there's no way. I thought that's what you're going to ask. But yeah, it's, it comes from, I'm always from the school of continuity with coaching. A lot of these CYO kids get the same coaching for 4 to 5 years in grade school, sometimes even more than that, going to the football with a fit football from 3rd grade for the CYO all the way into the CYO to play 8th grade. There's a lot of coach continuity, and I think that makes a big, big difference from the CYO's perspective.
Well, Lucas Croft now is 41 of 41 on the season after hitting that first. The foul is called against Brendan Lytle, so that'll be his second. He's in the team's 4th. He's listed at 6 feet tall. Second one, no good. Oh, and you hear it from the crowd.
Yeah, there's another one 6 foot tall. I don't, somebody be glad-handed to get that number on the roster. I don't know.
And Tim, with Lucas Croft, it's going to happen sooner or later, right? The first miss of the season.
There was no doubt about it. It was bound to happen, and of course it was probably going to happen right in front of us as Hayden Smithy dials up a triple, and he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Hayden Smithy's second three-pointer of the game. He now has 9 points, a game high. Tim, you see Hayden Smithy on that jumper. His legs just kind of spread out on that last one. But what a sweet-looking stroke.
Yeah, a little Reggie Miller leg kick at the end there, but yeah, he's got a sweet looking stroke. I call him the Rip Hamilton of the SAC because he could just pull up anywhere and knock down mid-range jumpers all the way out to that 3-point line.
13-point advantage for the Saints. Andrew Cross, left hand dribble drive on the baseline, pops out. Good ball movement on the perimeter. Fry, three-pointer.
That might have been the best offensive set right there for Richmond. Finished off by the big fella, number 24, Jordan Fry.
A great sequence there by the Red Devils to pull them to within 10. 1:30 remaining here until the break. Kochanski hands it off to Smithy. Smithy does a lot with the ball with the pump fakes.
Yeah, he's one of those that gives you all kinds of body movements to get you thrown off your game.
Burns hands off to Smithy. Hits it from 17 feet. The jumper is good for Hayden Smithy.
Yeah, you might as well mark it up if you're not getting a hand right in his grill. If he's within 18 feet, he's going to knock down a majority of those.
Smithy averaging 14 points per game, now has 11. Jet in the lane. Looking to go off glass, just a little bit off balance as Fry's going to be fouled. Coach Kostoff's not liking the call.
Yeah, as long as they don't call on Jared Lee. Oh. Yeah, I could see the foul from, I think it was Hoffman that was on the double team. Jared Lee, that was straight Spalding.
He'll pick up his first and the team's 6th as Fry's first one's no good. Fry did make the last three-pointer there for the Red Devils. Entering today's game, he's a 100% free throw shooter, hitting 5 of 5. He'll miss the first, hit the second for his 4th point. 32-21 now inside 1 minute to play. That was Jared Lee giving it up. Burns floated in the lane. Drop off goes to Hoffman, and a foul going to be called on Fry.
Dwenger right now just getting a lot more 50-50 balls. They look a lot more aggressive out on the floor. as far as the first half has been concerned as a whole. Richmond's done it in spurts. Uh-oh.
Hayden Smithy, the catch and shoot for his third triple of the game.
I'm telling you what, you give him 1 or 2 looks with no hand in his face, he's going to start feeling very comfortable, and he can drop 30 on you.
Now it's Stoll. Fry looking for Jet. Now 25 seconds remaining. Dwenger hold a 14-point advantage after 1. Currently up by 14 now here in the second. 15 seconds as Fry looks for Croft. That's knocked away by Smitty. You can see Lucas Croft does look frustrated down there on the floor.
Well, he's got a lot on his plate, Jeff. I mean, he's the go-to guy here for Richmond. And then Coach Kalik's first year here for the Red Devils.
Hit the athleticism by Jet there as he tight-roped the sideline. 5 seconds to go. Rebound by Smitty. As he'll pull up just inside half court, halfway down. Hayden Smitty. So that'll do it here for the first half. Dwenger up 35-21. We'll be right back with you. This is the Marion Boys Basketball Classic here on SummitCitySports.com.
The 2018-2019.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ant in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets: injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today. Welcome back, everybody, to the Marion Boys Basketball Classic here from Bill Green Arena. Bishop Dwenger leads it 35-21. Joining us now in the booth is Dan Vance from Outside the Huddle, a contributor to the Journal-Gazette. He's definitely got the bounce. Dan, your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, it was a really good first half for Dwenger. You spread the ball around. The inside play in that first quarter was huge for them. I think they had 7 or 8 second chance points in the first quarter, which is huge. And we saw that in the second quarter. Floor spreads out, and Hayden Smith, he gets all the room in the world, and you cannot give him an inch. So when he gets all the room in the world, Bishop Dwenger's going to be dangerous and very difficult to stop. And they've built this big lead now, and Richmond kind of has to dig themselves out of the hole.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Dan. I mean, that was a heck of a half for Bishop Dwenger right there, no doubt about it. A lot of it had to do, I think, with the sophomores' play at point. Hayden Smithy we'll talk about, but Brendan Lytle, the sophomore, came up with a couple of nice plays to keep the ball alive, possessions alive that led to other easy buckets. Here's him on our SummitCitySports.com replay. He trailed that rebound from Smithy. Now watch him keep the dribble alive. That is an outstanding move, keeping the dribble alive, then going with that left-handed lay-in. He had another one where he dropped a dime to Kochansky late. The sophomore has been strong for head coach Kostoff here in the first half.
Yeah, Brendan Lytle is almost really unassuming when you look at the size of the rest of the guys on the court for Bishop Dwenger, and people forget about him. The kid is intense. We've seen it on the football field, and he just gets after it every play. And the fact that he's unassuming because he's usually the smallest guy out there, even when Kochansky's out there, he's the smallest guy out there. And people kind of take their eye off him for a minute. They're worried about Smithy shooting the ball. Obviously, you have Lee and Hoffman inside, and so people kind of forget about him. But, yeah, he's a spark plug.
Now let's take a look at one of the Hayden Smithy plays. That one, it was a nice out-of-bounds play towards the end of the second quarter. That led to Hayden Smithy's third three. Look at him come off that screen on this inbounds play. And when he's got no one within 3 feet, Dan, he's going to knock down a majority of those shots. That was his 14th point of the first half. What, in your opinion, does Richmond need to do against Dwenger here in this second half? Is there one thing? What do you see needs to happen?
Well, they're going to have to find somebody that can guard Hayden Smithy. We saw in the first quarter Andrew Croft on him. Andrew was not able to contain Hayden Smithy. Smithy was getting to the basket at that point, so they've kind of switched off. You got Lucas out there on him now, and Lucas knows him very well. They played AAU together on the same team. They grew up together. But to not have Lucas Croft down low rebounding where they really need him, Jordan Stoley hasn't rebounded really well for them. So they just got to kind of find new matchups. The matchups they had in the first half didn't work. So we'll see what they can do here. And they just got to be more comfortable. I told you before the broadcast, Tim, Lucas Croft, I've seen several Richmond games this year, has looked more comfortable than I've ever seen him look. And he doesn't look comfortable tonight. Right. I think that a lot of that has to do with the Fort Wayne connection. There's Fort Wayne people here. Yeah. He knows it's a big game. His family, his mom's originally from Marion. The family's from Marion. So this is a big environment, and you can tell there's a little bit of nerves. He doesn't look comfortable. So they have to find that comfort zone because as Lucas goes, Richmond will go.
Yeah, we will definitely see if they can come out the opposite side of that with Lucas Croft and company. Thanks, Dan, for joining us. I'm sure you'll be back here for game number 3 where we have Snyder and Brownsburg. Jeff?
Well, with Mo Bamba on the horn here, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, providing athletes specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. It's simple, transparent, and reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in only the way that you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus right here in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eye Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams. With over 2,300 students, the main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. Visit sf.edu as we are back to the action here. It's Richmond coming right at your screen. Cream Jet doing the same, this time a pull-up from 16 feet. Croft down low, fights through the contact but cannot finish. Foul going to go against, I believe, number 32, Jared Lee.
Yeah, this is exactly how Lucas Croft needs to start this second half. Aggressive on the boards, got the rebound, the putback, didn't get it, but he is fouled, and now we'll head to the line where he is silky.
Lucas Croft now 2 of 3 from the charity stripe with 5 points. He had 4 points there in the first half, hits them both. Going through the scoring in the first half, Andrew Croft with 6, Stoll with 3, Cream Jet with 4, Lucas Croft with 4, Fry with 4 for 21 for Richmond. Jared Lee's bounce pass there. I believe we have
Yep, going out of bounds right back to Richmond.
So that'll be Stoll to inbound it. Scoring for Dwenger, 8 points for Kochanski, 2 for Lytle, 14 for Smithy, game high, 6 for Hoffman, and 5 for Jared Lee. Lee, who now has 2 fouls. The team has 1 here in the third quarter. Croft and Stoll are really going to make a nice 1-2 punch. Once again, they've only played 1 game together as Croft fires the three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by number 30, John Hoffman, the 6'5" senior.
Here he is with the ball, Hoffman. He can inside out, but he likes to go down low, block to block.
That's Brendan Lytle. As Bishop Dwenger still working the perimeter, we saw Dwenger doing a nice job of passing, and Tim, in some of the better offensive possessions for Richmond, they were passing the rock.
Yeah, I mean, basketball's real easy if you're giving assists like that one. And that's unfortunately not a travel. He had his left pivot foot down the whole time. He did shuffle the right foot, but that wasn't his pivot foot.
It's like you said, Tim, the connection from the football field is translated. Lytle with a beautiful behind-the-back bounce pass to Jared Lee there. Once again, called with the travel. We'll leave it. 6:30 left to play here in the third. 35-23, Saints on top. Croft in the lane. Tim, he keeps finishing.
That was a pretty take from Andrew Croft. Outstanding work. All the way the bucket laid right over the front of that rim.
Croft had a 4-point play with a three-pointer that he got fouled on, and then with another strong take to the cup there in the second quarter, hit both of his free throws, so he's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. As Smithy's shot, a rare miss there by Hayden Smithy.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. So Smithy couldn't get that one. 10-point game now, Jeff. This is a huge possession for Richmond to cut this into single digits, get a little bit more momentum and confidence to try to move into the midway of this third quarter.
They're down by 14 in the first quarter, and at halftime were the Red Devils. That's Cream Jet. Croft being guarded by Kochanski. Zone defense, 2-3 being played here by Bishop Dwenger. Croft out of the corner as that one was kicked by Brendan Lytle. Lytle, just a sophomore for the Saints.
first game of the season on the football field, 2 interceptions and a touchdown, defensive touchdown in that game. Is that right, Tim?
Yep, sure did.
Against Wayne, and what a sectional final that was. Bishop Dwenger and Wayne, the Generals having a great season. Once again, they will welcome back Craig Young. They got a big game tomorrow in Indianapolis against North Central.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Tremendous, just great news for the Summit Athletic Conference that Craig Young will be playing basketball. But Dwenger coming out in that 2-3 zone right there led to that turnover. Little inside-outside dribble. Oh, nice find.
That was a laser once again to Lee, who was looking for a foul. Jet trying to do a left-hand dribble drive was cut off by Kachansky.
It's like Dwenger staying in this zone.
Cream Jet once again 4 points in the second quarter for the Red Devils. He was electric getting to the cup.
Lytle read that the whole way. He played off his guy and read that the whole way like a DB.
So 4:28 left to play here in the third. Lee gets it over to Lytle.
Great pass to Hoffman.
Hoffman goes back out. Extra pass to Kachansky out of the corner. 4-3. Matt Kachansky now with 11.
Has a long kind of takes him to get going, but once he gets that shot off his fingertips, boys, that looked good.
Dwenger extends their lead now to 13 points, 38-25. Jet finds Lucas. Nice bounce pass to Andrew down low. Once again, Andrew Croft, just a sophomore at 6'2" for the Red Devils. Stoll over to Jet. Richmond once again trying to get Croft with some space. Stoll fires up for 3. Was looking for a second three-pointer of the game. Halfway down, rims out. Good rebound there by Lee.
Yeah, it's a big two-handed rebound. Going up strong with 2 hands and ripping that down. That's his 5th unofficial.
3:29 now remaining with Kachansky here on the near wing.
A lot of patience on the offensive end for Bishop Dwenger.
Dwenger still looking for that spacing. Had it there with Lee for a second. A Stoll did a good job with the recovery defense. Now Lytle straight to the cup. Drew contact and goes off glass. No foul called.
That's what you do with the shot blocker. You throw your front shoulder, your lead shoulder right into the shot blocker's chest. He has no chance to elevate, and then Lytle put it up and in. Nice play offensively by Richmond on that, finished by Andrew Croft.
Croft with the reverse lay-in for his 10th point of the game. Tim, looking at Lytle down there, he looks long for a guard with long arms there, able to get that separation from the defenders.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He's got good length, good strength for a sophomore, and above all, his IQ when it comes to playing sports is tremendous.
Tim, you covered that loss against Concordia 58-50. Nice spin move in the lane as Lee cannot finish, but Hoffman's there to clean it up. No, Fry with the board, but coughs it up. 58-50 loss to the Cadets. But once again, we just heard from Dan Vance with Outside the Huddle, and he's still got Dwenger ahead of Concordia in the power poll at number 4, Concordia at number 7. Why do you think he did that?
I don't know. That's good. That's a great question. Obviously he sees something. We can ask him about that. In my opinion, from what I've seen, Concordia has a very good roster. Dwenger does as well. They both have their star players that can break out with Gottschalk and with Smithy here at Dwenger. I mean, they really are very close when it comes to roster size. So, I think it's just personal preference right now. Dan liking the Saints a little bit more, and I'm liking Concordia a little bit more. But, that could change within a day or two in the SAC Holiday Tournament. But there is one thing for sure. They are both well-rounded rosters and have a ton of depth. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Foul goes against John Hoffman. That'll be his first and the team's second. I guess, if anything, Dwenger does have more seniors playing valuable minutes for him. So,
yeah, they do. You got Gottschalk and Dance, and but yeah, you got in Pearson, but you got younger with Jordan and that at Concordia. With the younger and Lytle, it's a pretty similar roster for sure. And that's with Concordia losing their transfer, their big fella Clevis Craig to Snyder.
Good separation for Lee there, hitting the 17-footer. Lee now with 7 points. Croft down with the left hand. No good. Lee with another board.
Lee looks like he's going to be approaching a double-double here soon as Lytle pulls up. Three-pointer. That one rims in.
Just a matter of time. I said it in the opener. I want him to shoot the ball more. You know, not forcing it, but more in the flow, and that one was perfect in the flow.
Brendan Lytle now with 7 points. His team up 45-27, just pouring it on the Red Devils. As that time it's deflected off Bishop Dwenger, but once again, the frustration being shown by Lucas Croft.
Yeah, he's getting hammered a couple of times. He hasn't gotten the calls, getting a little frustrated with it, but he'll continue to battle.
18-point lead now, the largest lead of the game for Bishop Dwenger. Bishop Dwenger outscoring Richmond here as Brendan Lytle with the steal and lay-in. So pretty for number 5, Brendan Lytle, the sophomore.
This is dangerous, dangerous time here. 20-point lead for Dwenger. Boy, is that ballooned after a great start from Richmond to start this third quarter. Dwenger has came right back and kicked him right in the teeth.
12-6 advantage for the Saints here in the frame. Croft rises up for 3. That one off the heel, nearly rebounded by number 5, Marquise Thomas. On the other end, wild shot by Kochanski, but kept alive for the Saints.
You want to hold for the last shot here, and that's exactly what head coach Kostoff yelled out. 23 seconds left. You're up 20. You want to hold for this last shot. Don't give Richmond a chance to get any kind of momentum.
Coach Kostoff has 2 ball handlers there with Brendan Lytle and Kochanski. Feels very comfortable with both of them handling the rock. Lytle going to be fouled. That's going to go against number 12, Jalen Hilliard, the 5'9" senior. That'll be Richmond's first foul here in the second half. Hilliard, that'll be his first. Hilliard's going to take a breather along with Thomas. 7 seconds remaining. Kochanski finds Lytle. Step back three-pointer. Just strong. Kochanski with the rebound off the side glass. So 47-27 is your score after 3. We are moving along nicely here at the Marion Basketball Classic here on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today. Welcome back, everybody. Well, Tim, the Saints outscored Richmond 17-3 in the first quarter, outscored them 12-6 here in the third, and lead at 47-27.
Yeah, a lot of that had to do with Brendan Lytle just taking it over offensively, defensively. What do you have, 5 or 7 points there towards the end of the quarter? Just alone had a couple of steals, had a save on an out of bounds. So the sophomore, and look at that post feed as Lead came across. Good block by Croft.
Absolutely. Lytle with 7 points there in the third, 9 on the game. Such balanced scoring here for the Saints as Lee's got 7 as well. Hayden Smithy did not score there in the third, but did not slow down the Saints. Lytle being guarded by Andrew Croft now is going to take him by the timeline. Kochanski working against Jet. Goes with the right hand, walled off. The handoff goes over to Lee. Jet switches off on Lee. Man-to-man being played as Stoll. Wow, Kochanski goes right past Stoll. For Kochanski, that'll be his 13th point of the game.
And Lytle get hit with a little nickel dimer. Shout out Bill Raftery.
Once again, Jordan Stoll played his first game of his Richmond career. That was on Wednesday against Monroe Central, a 61-36 win for Richmond. So still getting into the flow here with this team. Tim, it's one thing to do it in practice. It's another thing to do it in the game.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And then against a highly well-coached Bishop Dwenger squad. They are playing great team basketball right now. So yeah, I mean, this is a tall task here for head coach Shabazz Khalik in his first year here with Richmond.
That's Deloney, number 23. First time we've seen him today. He's a 5'5" senior. Tajim Deloney.
Too much contact over the back from Smithy, so he'll get that foul picked up.
Foul number 22, Hayden Smithy. Smithy's third. Team fourth.
So for Smithy, that'll be his third, and the team's fourth. As the inbounds makes it over to Croft. Three-pointers just left short. Good rebound by Jet, who's going to pull it out for the Red Devils, reset the offense. Fry swings over to Croft. Once again, a hand in his face. Every single time he goes up, there's a hand in Lucas Croft's face.
Yeah, not giving them any space. That's what you got to do defensively against the Red Devils. Right now, Dwenger's showing you exactly how.
Croft entering today, averaging 25 points per game, has 6 points. As Lytle, that one left rim's no good, tracked down by Fry.
It was a good look cross court from Hayden Smithy. Lytle just couldn't hit it there. 6.5 left. What a lead here for Dwenger. This is a great showing.
Fry from 13 cannot hit on the elbow. Kuchansky comes up with it for the Saints.
It's his fourth rebound as well.
Now out of the corner, a three-pointer is strong, but Lytle's there with the putback and is fouled. Will head to the free throw line looking for the and one.
Lytle did not sit there and wait. He was on this baseline outside the three-point arc when that shot went up. He did not wait. He went right at the cup to rebound. The ball was long, came right into his hands. He put it up in the bucket and the harm.
So for Lucas Croft, who picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of this game, just picked up his third there, and it's the team's second. Croft. Once again, it's been nothing but contact every single time he puts the ball on the floor. 6:05 left to play here in this game, folks. Up next, the undefeated Snyder Panthers taking on the Brownsburg Bulldogs out of Brownsburg, Indiana. They are 5-3 on the season, 2-0 out of the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, arguably the second best conference in the state, behind the MIC, the Metropolitan Interscholastic Conference out of Indianapolis. Croft, nice take.
Right there, that is pretty, and that's why you have a scholarship offer from Ball State. They avoided the contact, went with the finger roll. It doesn't get any prettier than that from Croft.
For Lucas, that's his 8th point of the game. 52-29 is your score. Lytle, nice find in the corner. Three-pointer is left short for, is that number 3, Braden Groves.
It was. Nice block by Kuchansky. Tremendous swat with the right hand.
Kuchansky showing a little bit of everything entering today, averaging 10 points per game. Kuchansky shooting 37% from the field and 44% from beyond the arc. A perfect 14 of 14 from the free throw line entering today's game. Fry got some separation, cross court. Croft out of the corner. Knocks it down.
Needed that one badly.
That's his 13th point of the game. That's a team high there for Andrew Croft.
Yeah, you see the skills here from the younger brother, Lucas Croft. Andrew Croft is a good player in his own right, no doubt about that.
Croft just 1 point away from a game high. That's held by Hayden Smithy, who has not scored since the first half. And quite frankly, Dwenger has not needed him to. Floater by Kuchansky's no good. Fry with the board.
Now let's not forget Andrew Croft, just a sophomore here for Richmond. So he's got a couple of years left here with Coach Khalik. Oh.
So Brendan Lytle going after the loose ball there, coughed up by Lucas Croft. Croft is just, once again, double teamed pretty much every single time he puts the ball on the floor. Lytle, good hustle, just a step behind, saving that ball from going out of bounds on the sideline. 52-32, a 20-point ad for Bishop Dwenger. 4:36 left to play here in regulation. Now it's Croft running the show up top. Quickly gets it over to Jet. Kareem Jet. And coming up from the baseline there is Deloney. Croft found some separation there. Found the pocket, Tim, and knocks it down.
Yeah, a little bit too little, too late probably, but you know, this right here, this last 4 minutes for head coach Khalik is what you need to build on. Get some positive things, momentum, positive things going for you. Give your kids a little bit of life as as they've pretty much been dominated in quite a bit of facets of the game of basketball here today.
For Lucas Croft, that's his first three-pointer made in the first quarter. He was the only Richmond player to score with his first three-pointer of the game. They only had 3 points in the first quarter. Now with 11 for Lucas Croft, it's Kochanski's going to be fouled. So Deloney's going to pick up his first foul. That'll be the team's third. It'll be Lytle to inbound it with 3:46 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Kochanski in the backcourt being picked up by Jet. You think of Kochanski, I think of Conlon Martin and the young man who was the walk-on at Butler, as the blocking foul is going to go against Richmond. Campbell Donovan. Donovan Campbell Donovan, that's right. But
they got Dan Vance happened to be back up here in the booth at that time, or Jeff and I would have been just looking at each other.
Dan Vance doing an outstanding job covering football and basketball here in the city of Fort Wayne. It's down low, Hoffman. John Hoffman, that's his first bucket of the second half. 8 points in this game.
But he's been a force defensively for Dwenger. It's not all about scoring in the game of basketball. Defense is the other half of it.
Jet step back, just got a caught on the left leg, turns it over. Once again, Tim, there's Lee picking up the loose ball.
Yeah, I think that Lytle got a piece of that as he was going to the crossover. Then it went off his leg. If it went off his leg, they should have called it a carry. This is right here where I like to see Brendan Lytle progress. He has that inside-out move with the right hand. I like to see him go to the crossover to the left hand a little bit more often, and defenders will have to play him a little bit more honestly.
Working off the pick was Lee, who kicks it back out to Kochanski. 2:41 remaining. Nice left-hand dribble drive. Blocked by Fry. Tries to keep it alive and does. Croft up to Lucas Croft. Showtime.
He's not easy to stop out in the open floor. That is for sure. He gave you another finger roll, George Gervin style.
So that'll tie as the three-pointer is good for Matt Kochanski.
Having a heck of a game. Quiet.
Kochanski now is 16 points, a game high. Lucas Croft and Jared Lee getting tied up a little bit. Lee just has that blank stare. He's not going to get too excited.
So he will check out after that foul.
So Hoffman called with the second, his second, team sixth. So with the inbound, it's number 12 back into the game, Jalen Hilliard. Three-point attempt by Lucas, nothing but the bottom of the net for Lucas Croft.
That's what I mentioned with 4:17 to go was, hey, just keep playing your game, start building something for your next contest. It's going to be disappointing after the end of this, but.
As Lee down low, travel going to be called.
That time a little bit too many ball fakes.
16 points now for Lucas Croft. So, Tim, just like that, he had 4 points in the first half, but filling it up here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. I mean, you wish he had a little bit more help here on this Richmond squad. But, it is what it is. He's got to battle with what he has. And, right now, down 17, 143, and it's pretty much ball game here. They just went to the one-on-one, Dwenger's 17th foul.
Brendan Lytle going to pick up his his fourth foul. Going over the scoring real quick, we got 13 points for Andrew Croft, 3 for Jordan Stoll. That came in the second quarter. 4 for Kareem Jett, as Croft is going to miss his first free throw of the game. He's now 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Deloney with 4 points. That's Jordan Fry with 4 points for Richmond. 130, 57-40.
What a game by head coach Matt Kostoff. They had to worry about Lucas Croft going off, and boy, have they held him in check up into his last couple of minutes. A good defensive game plan, offensive game plan, and Dwenger's just a better team here today, there's no doubt.
Andrew Croft going to be called with the reach-in. That'll be his second. Scoring for Bishop Dwenger, we have 16 points for Matt Kochanski. 12 points for Brendan Lytle, 14 for Hayden Smithy, all in the first half. John Hoffman with 8 and 7 points for Jared Lee. So once again, balanced scoring there for the Saints. So they got 3 players in double-digit scoring, 2 nearing that. Into the game now for the Saints is Patrick O'Keefe. O'Keefe is a versatile player on the football team. So the foul goes against Jalen Hillard. That'll be his second, team 6. 1:05 left to play. Number 35 into the game. That's Jackson Bennett, a 6'9" senior. He certainly looks it with the right shoulder brace. Left hand take, and the bucket is good for number 25, Jack Kinder, his first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Kinder comes off the bench at 6'7".
3-point attempt left short by Andrew Croft. Kinder with the rebound. The senior at 6'7". A lot of seniors on this team. Kochanski, Sordelet, Smithy, Kinder, Hoffman, and Lee Bennett, all seniors for Bishop Dwenger, as Kinder's going to head to the free throw line. Foul goes against number 15, Rayfield Dean, his first, team 7th, as Kinder knocks down the first. Richmond entering today shooting 50% from the field as a team, 37% from beyond the arc, and 81% from the free throw line. Thank you, Lucas Croft. Croft once again being double teamed as Burns got a hand on it. Loose ball was picked up and a foul is going to be called. That's number 15, Raphael Dean. Dean is a 6'3" junior. So Patrick O'Keefe called with the foul. That'll be his first and the team's 8th, as Dean knocks it down. Dean entering today's action. This is actually his first free throw taken on the season. He now has 1 point, his team down by 20. 24 seconds remaining. Good job of, just stepping on the sideline there was Hunter Burns.
Yeah, great game. Another building block for the Saints as we're just a couple of days away from our Summit City Sports coverage of the SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament, which will start, of course, on the 26th, where we will start with the girls at 9 a.m. But for this Bishop Dwenger Saints, they are the 6th. They are the 6th seed in the boys SAC Holiday Tournament.
Croft now with 16 points to tie his brother Andrew for a team high, and that's going to do it here. Bishop Dwenger will win it 61-44. Hayden Smithy with 14 first half points really got Dwenger rolling, and that's all they needed, Tim.
Yeah, great game by Bishop Dwenger. Obviously, a lot more to do if you're head coach Shabazz Khalik, but as far as the Bishop Dwenger Saints, another big win. And what do you know, the SAC is 2-0 here in the Marion Classic.
Well, we're having a blast here. 2 games down, 2 more to go. You're watching the Marion Boys Basketball Classic here on SummitCitySports.com. Folks, we're going to switch over. We'll be right back with you with more basketball.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ant in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.